Welcome back to another exciting day on the Johnson farm. It's almost noon already and I have no idea where the dogs are hiding for the day. Must be off on an adventure of some sort. But anyway, I am going to put new oil filters and fuel filters on this thing. That's the first thing I want to do before I hook this thing up to the grain cart and we start getting things ready for harvest. I'm going to use this fancy drain pan here. A couple of fancy drain pans. Here we go. Look at that. Probably should have had some paper towels about now. That joke never gets old. I like to use the big wide pan when I remove the filters because I do pretty much always make a huge mess. I won't do the joke this time. Come on. I need both hands for this one. It should click out of there. There. In with the new. Now for the real messy ones. Maybe I got enough drained out of this one, it won't be too bad. That's not gonna be bad at all. Sweet. Filters are changed. Gotta put oil in her now. Every time we change oil in anything, there's always that like 20-minute time span in there where I'm real nervous. I don't want to leave the shop or talk to anyone or get distracted because there's not oil in the tractor and it makes me nervous. If somebody were to come in here and fire it up, there's times I'll take the key out and go put it in the office just because it makes me nervous for obvious reasons. These air pumps or whatever you want to call them, these oil carts, they're not necessary, but they sure are handier than carrying the 1-gallon tin can back and forth to the gravity flow like we used to do for 100 years. She full. Engine air filter's clean, cabin filter's clean, antifreeze is good, hydraulic oil's good. Pretty much just got to take the PTO generator off this thing and then clean up the cab. Top off a few fluids. This generator's just here to run the electronics on the planter. And it's on there pretty tight. Okay, we'll go get a 18. Yep, it's still tight. Wow. Whoa, the wrench jumped. That is insanely tight. Okay, I got it. And we don't need to talk about how, but I got them both out. Come here, you heavy bugger. Hello.
Hello there. How you doing?
Good. When I work around the farm, I'm generally in a hurry because I'm busy and I don't like wasting time. And that's why I don't eat well very often. But that's where Factor comes in because they deliver fresh, never frozen, dietitian prepared meals directly to our doorstep. You heat them up in just a couple of minutes and they're delicious. Factor is flexible too, so you can change your order up every week. They've got over 35 different options with meal plans that go from 4 meals to 18 meals per week. And you can pause or reschedule your meals anytime. For me, the biggest thing is the convenience of being able to whip into here into the break room, and in a matter of a couple of minutes, I got a meal that tastes good and is actually healthy. Head over to factor75.com or click the link below right now and use my code FARMER50 to get 50% off your first Factor box and 20% off of your next month of orders. That's FARMER50 at factor75.com for 50% off your first order and 20% off your entire first month. There we go. I'm telling you, I actually eat them. They're actually delicious and they're actually healthy. So if you don't try them for yourself, you're gonna regret it. It's only you who loses out. That tractor's ready to go. It just needs to be hooked up to the grain cart. We're gonna shuffle some things around in here because we're done spraying for the year. So we're gonna combine some chemical totes here because we have a few different totes that are half full or less that could be mixed together because they're the same product. And then we'll have overall less totes and less pallets to put on the shelves here since we're done until spring with this stuff. I'm always a little bit nervous starting it for the first time after changing fuel filters. You don't want to get air in this system. So it's got an electric pump. I just turn the key on, let it cycle a few times, and it pumps the filters full. Sorry to interrupt your nap, Didge. You might want to move. No? I'm going to rinse this thing off a little bit. It's not very dirty, but it's too nice of a day to not wash it or rinse it. It's going to be much more of a rinse than a wash. Got the tractor rinsed off, and since Dad's busy with the skid loader, I'm going to try and move the soybean header with the Polaris Ranger here. This is the big model, so I'm hoping it moves it. I just need to grab the correct hitch. Hitch is installed. Are you two excited? I don't know what, you want to move your head? I can't really see that well. Okay, I honestly thought it might struggle a little bit. It had no issues at all. I put it in four-wheel drive and tow haul mode and it just yanked it right out of there. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed. I thought it would at least spin the tires. That's a big header. I mean, that weighs well over 500 pounds. Where you headed, dog? You don't know for sure. She's just going. Drop in our drawbar saver from May West. That one's got some miles on it. I don't think, yeah, I'm gonna have to drop that in by hand. Dogs love to lay down right in the way. Well, we got to talking. Well, we were working, but we got this thing all greased up. The hubs are good. You can see through them. They've got windows on them. You can see the oil bath in there is all good. Everything's greased. Tarp is running good. PTO runs good. Hydraulics are hooked up good. We got a grain cart that's ready to go. But don't get too excited. We're still a month out from harvest. I think we'll just pull the monitors out of here then and put the scale in when it comes time to use it in a month.
I think so. The monitors can stay in there for now.
Yeah. Anybody follow Bales Hay on Instagram? This is what you'll have to put up with. I really gotta find friends that don't make me feel so weird. Got the shed doors open now and we don't need anything out of the back of it, so may as well put these tractors away. I mean, we could hook the ripper and the chisel plow up, but at this point it's way early, and then if we got them hooked up, we can't keep these tractors in the shop we start running out of room to park everything, so we'll just put them away for now. Get them out of the sun. And we may as well get thunder inside. There, now there's gonna be a few of you that just say I moved things around today and didn't actually accomplish anything. I just moved things around. Yeah, kinda. Sometimes that's what I gotta do. And that's also why certain things sit outside maybe more than they should, because it's not convenient to get to the back of that shed all the time.